Another population is going to receive the vaccination. We got a coronavirus first for a very vulnerable population. Harford County has its first case inside its detention center. WMER2 News' Jeff Hager has how the county is trying to prevent an outbreak among those who aren't allowed to go anywhere else.
For the last 10 months, the detention center has had a spotless record with not a single detainee contracting COVID-19. But now that's all changed. Since March, corrections officers and even healthcare providers had come down with an occasional case, but the detainees had remained COVID-free. Harford County Sheriff Jeffrey Gaylor says a male inmate who arrived here in mid-December has now tested positive.
That inmate has been moved to an isolation unit where being closely monitored by our staff and by the healthcare providers, and will be there until he has a clear test and can return to general population.
The infected detainee's cellmate thus far has tested negative for the virus, but contact tracing has yet to determine how the inmate contracted it, which illustrates the difficulty in isolating its path.
In a secure environment where we can pretty much know where a lot of people are at all times, certainly the inmate population as well as our staff moving throughout the facility, certain check times, it is frustrating. But again, it's reassuring that the steps we have taken have lasted this long.
Vaccines have arrived in Harford County, and to date, the sheriff says about a third of his law enforcers and correctional workers, about 200 of them, have shown a willingness to get the shots. Fortunately, in a facility with ample space that's not being used, isolating the lone infected detainee has not been difficult. And the sheriff says he's confident the same protocols, which have worked effectively for so long, will help contain it.
I'm thankful that it's only one case. I wish it was still zero. I'm thankful that it's only one case so far. But we don't have that priority that we're going to be banging down someone's door to get the entire detention center vaccinated as soon as possible.
The sheriff says before anyone can be detained here at the facility, they must be quarantined for at least 14 days, which suggests the person who's contracted it must have gotten it inside the facility. Reporting in Harford County, Jeff Hager, WMAR 2 News.